Hey guys, and welcome to our last Team Persevere call of 2015. It's crazy to really think that this year is already over and we're sitting here thinking about 2016 and where we're going to, go. And I sat here last year at this moment and, it was me and a couple other coaches and I, had this dream and this vision of where I wanted to take our team and what we would become. And it's just, you guys have far surpassed anything that I ever even thought possible. And so, I've been doing a lot of reflecting as I normally do at this time of year and as we really gear up for the new year. And so I just, wanted to share some of those reflections with you guys and let you know how proud of you I am and how truly amazing it is to be a part of this family with you guys, because you are my second family, and the fact that you guys have been able to generate and create the success that you guys have has just been seriously mind-blowing. We've had some crazy milestones that we've hit. We've seen some, incredible success, and that really just, it boils down to you guys and the hard work that you are putting in and the lives that you're changing. And it's just, it's surreal almost to just be a part of that and to say that, I've, gotten to help you guys with that. And so, we've grown our team to almost 200 coaches, from just 3 coaches last year at this time. And so that's just honestly crazy to think about. We've had coaches who are quitting their jobs. We've had coaches that have lost over 100 pounds. We've had coaches that have earned free trips to Nashville and on cruises and been able to pay off debt. And so these amazing life-changing things that are just, awesome to watch and be a part of and know that you guys are taking part in that success and really reaping those benefits and helping other people change their lives. It's so awesome to see, and I couldn't be more proud of you guys. And so, as we really start to reflect on next year and where we want to go, and we've had some awesome success, but it doesn't stop there. I'm not just going to sit back and let things kind of take off. We're just going to continue to keep pushing forward. We've got some huge goals for 2016 for Team Persevere and what we want to accomplish. We've set out to be a top 50 team in the company, which is huge and totally possible. And I'm going to talk a little bit about saying those things and believing them and what that truly means. We want to help increase the number of coaches that we add to Team Persevere and the percentages of coaches that are successful in their first 3 months, because you guys know that those first 3 months are crucial and they really, help get the ball rolling and that momentum going. And so, I've created new tracking systems. I'm going to really start tracking our team and the success within my entire downline and what that looks like. And so, I've got some new tracking systems that have come to play and some new Excel spreadsheets to really focus on your guys' success and the team's success. And so at the end of each month, when I'll be looking at those specific things, and if you're wondering how I'm recognizing, who I'm recognizing, and why I'm doing it, it's because of those things. And so, how does that benefit you? What does that even mean to you? Well, it means I'm doing everything as I can as a leader to really help grow you guys. I am, looking at making better systems, tweaking the things that we already have and making them better. Making things more easily duplicatable so that you guys can teach your coaches to do the same thing. Having team calls with other teams and, other leaders on our team so that you guys are getting the best training possible. And really, leadership trainings for our diamonds and above as we continue to grow. Our, Girl Boss apprenticeship new coach boot camp, tweaking that, our Emerald to Diamond group. So we're coming back next week and next year and really just going to hit the ground running. And I'm super excited with the direction that our team's going. So there's a couple things I wanted to, touch on. Super Saturday is coming up the weekend of January 8th, 9th, and 10th. So depending on where you're at, it may be that Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. If you are not in the Dallas DFW area and attending the Dallas Super Saturday with us, I highly, highly encourage you to go to your back office in the news and training section and click on my events, click on Super Saturday, and find your local Super Saturday event. There's one, and there's lots of them in each of the 50 states. And so there's nothing like a live event. And a lot of the coaches that have been to Summit, that have been to Super Saturdays can tell you there's absolutely nothing like it. It makes things more tangible and more real. We're not just sitting here behind Facebook and inviting and making Facebook posts. It's so much more than that. And you get to feel the energy and be around people that are just like you, that have the same passion and the same drive. And so there's just nothing like live events. And with it being the new year and the kickoff, there's nothing more that I can say about encouraging you to, really get to those events and be there. If you haven't registered for Summit yet, get on that wait list. Know how important it is and how game-changing it is for your business to be there. But not only that, you get to fellowship with the rest of us. We get to meet up, have team gatherings and dinners, and just really get to bond with each other. And we've got a goal this year of having 40 Team Persevere coaches attend Summit. And I totally think that we're going to surpass that goal with as fast as our team is growing. And so you can also register for that on your back office as well. You can see the little banner. So if you haven't done that yet, go do it right now. Look for your Super Saturday, put it on your calendar, and make it a non-negotiable to be there. I wanted to kind of recognize some folks as we end this year. We've got a couple days left in the month, so we still have time. But I want to recognize our Success Club earners for the month, as well as those that are right there, almost on the cusp. We've got so many people on the board this month for hitting Success Club, and really that's just, you guys know that it's just the foundation of our business. It is our non-negotiable. It's the thing that no matter what happens, we're going to do everything we can to get there, because I know that's what's truly building the foundation of my business. And so I want to congratulate those that are on the board, and really encourage those that are pushing to get there the next couple days. And if you're not even on the board, that's totally fine. That doesn't mean that you can't get there. It just means that you're going to have to put in a little bit of extra work these next couple days. So just know that success breeds success. And one of the reasons why I've been so successful in this business is because I know that, this is a solid foundation. When I sat down last year, I wrote down those goals, and I said Success Club was a non-negotiable for me. We all have things in our life, our relationships, our faith, our jobs that are non-negotiables, things that we know that we have to get done. And this is one of those things in this business, to really help continuing to grow and to just really build that solid foundation. So if this has not been on your mind, if it's not even on your radar, I encourage you to put it there and really set that goal for next year. I know we have some that are creeping up on Success Club All-Stars, which just means that they've really been working hard and continuing to change lives each and every month, day in and day out. So congratulations, guys. I'm so proud of the success that you guys are having, and to see this board just continue to grow is just awesome. Keep up the good work. The next thing, obviously, you guys have saw, if you did not get my January or December 29th coach newsletter, please let me know so that I can make sure to get you added to the mailing list. I'll be sending those out probably bi-weekly, letting you know what's going on and giving you stuff for the team. January specials. Hammer and Chisel is still on sale for $160. The 21-day Fix Extreme and Fix are on sale for $140. And then you have, obviously, the Kickstart, which is a huge selling point right now, especially with everyone coming back after the holidays and feeling that bloat and from all the extra snacks and cookies and that kind of thing. So 3-day refresh is a really great way for them to kick that off, get things started, and then really just push forward with the 21-day Fix. And then obviously we've got the 3-day refresh and the Shakeology challenge packs on sale for $140. You also have your rewards and incentives. We don't know what the Success Club trip for 2017 is yet. That will be announced on Monday on the January Surge with Carl, which will be live from 5 to 7 Pacific time. So put that in your calendar as well to make sure to be on that. He's going to have some huge announcements. He always does. And so make sure that you, are on there and, you see where that Success Club 2017 trip is, which it's going to be super exciting. But every Success Club point you earn for January is double rewards for that. And if you achieve Success Club, you will have an exclusive webinar with Jen Sincero, which I'm going to actually talk about her book later on today. And then, like I said, Super Saturday, mark it on your calendar. We will have a February Cup and start registration for that towards the end of this month. So if you haven't ever been a part of a Cup team, it's awesome. It's just a great way to really fellowship with your coaches on this team and to really help each other reach your goals and success and get some fun free prizes along the way. So, I've had a lot of people ask me with, 21 Day Fix going on sale, with it going on sale early in December, am I going to post about there being this big, huge sale? And quite frankly, no, I'm not. I will drive my post a little bit more geared towards my challenge groups and what's going on, but I'm not going to specifically go out there and say, oh my gosh, this is on sale. Hey, posting huge pictures of 21 Day Fix, because you guys know that one of the biggest things that we always say is taking out that word sale. I'm not sailing. I'm just going to do a lot of more sharing. And so if it's at the end of the month, if you're not at Success Club yet and you're, really thinking, what can you do? You're going to flip that switch right now, and you're really going to start to put things in place these last 3 days of the month. Maybe you're putting a little bit more emphasis on incentives. In previous months where I was cutting it down to the wire, there were things that I offered as an incentive. Maybe I'm doing a $10 gift card to Amazon, or maybe I'm offering the Fixate Challenge or the Fixate Cookbook for anyone that signs up with a challenge pack. Those are the things I've kind of done in the past to kind of help close the sale. You want to think outside of the box on how you can pull people in. Yes, you're taking from your income and putting it back into the business, but you're honestly investing back into yourself. Maybe it's that you only need one challenge pack and it's a $10 book or it's a $10 gift card. That's worth it to me. Especially when your goal is to truly help that person and you know how much they want it. Then they turn around and really become, a big advocate for you. So it just boils down to you and what you're putting in. Another great idea, instead of posting, oh my gosh, there's this New Year's sale, post a picture of your containers and how those have really benefited your life the past couple months and what that's done for you. Take a picture of your, I don't have one with me, your 3-day refresh box, and talk about, the success that you've had the 3-day refresh and how great it's made you feel. Or maybe you do a little collage of all of them and you talk about what that's done, how it's changed your life, and then talk about, hey, there could potentially be, a great incentive for the end of the year. But I'm not specifically putting out there saying, hey, this is on sale, come do it now. And so you just are kind of really thinking about how you can interject those things. If you're at the end of the month and you're not at Success Club, then probably you're going to be posting a little bit more than those that have already hit that goal. But it really boils down to you. Are you being a product of the product? Are you posting your morning workouts every day? Are you showing up? Are you talking about the balance of your life and the things that are going? Because if not, then those people that you are thinking that you're wanting to contact are more than likely going to just go join a gym. You want to be that person that they want to follow. So you've got to be on top of your game. The most successful coaches are the ones that are walking the walk and talking the talk. If you're over here posting about eating your cake and drinking all your drinks, but they're not really seeing the benefit of following you, then that's when they're going to run to the gym. So, share things with our team that have worked for you. If you're having success closing sales, share some tips and advice. I know I've had several coaches that are great at cold calling and following up. Share what's working for you on the team page. If you've had a post that worked really well, or you see a post that's really good, share them on our team page so that we can really brainstorm and help each other be successful to end this year off right and to really, get the ball rolling and feeling like we are moving towards 2016. So this main call, what I wanted to talk about is goals. And, when you're looking at your business for 2016, whether you're a discount coach or a full-time coach, whether you love your job and you never want to leave, or whether this is just your outlet and you have a passion for it, whether you work 5 hours on your business or whether you work 20 hours on your business. When you're setting your goals, it's really important that you put your blinders on, and set those goals to really align with what you want and what's right for your family. Not what I want, not what Jill wants, not what Julie wants. What is important for you and what's really going to align with your vision. It's really easy in this business and in life to compare. And comparison is the thief of joy. I say it all the time. And so you have to figure out what's right for you and what you truly want. I'm not, you have to say, I'm not going to get distracted by the shiny objects, but focus on what's important for me. If that means need to go at a little bit of slower pace, then so be it. There's nothing wrong with it. I would much rather you guys take a step back and, in the year in 2016 than to lose sight of what's important and, 6 months from now not be here. So just, as you're sitting down, reflecting on 2015 and where you want to go for 2016, just think about what's really important. One of the things that has really helped me is every year in January, I do Chalene Johnson's 30-day push. It's a free training, it's 30daypush.com. You can sign up for it. It's daily emails that come. Her push book is also a really good book if you're looking for a personal development book that really kind of helps you figure out what's important to you and how to set those goals and how to break them down and really make them achievable. I used to think, obviously my family is my driving force, and she has, what's called your push goal and how you get there and what's the one thing that everything that you're doing is aligning up to reach for those. And so I really encourage, I know that there are several of us on the leadership team that are going to be doing it together. And so if we want to make it a team-wide thing, I would love that. It's, like I said, 30daypush.com. It's Chalene Johnson. And it's just great because it really helps refocus on what's important to you and figuring out how to get there in all aspects of your life. I also recommend the push, book to my challengers as well, because it's great for teaching them how to goal set, especially when it comes to their fitness. So, what makes the difference between success and failure? It really comes down to three things. You have belief, you have the action, and you have passion. If you can sit in front of this computer and without a shadow of a doubt say that you are meant for greatness, then you are going to be great. And it, it starts with that belief and believing in yourself. Those positive affirmations. Do you tell yourself that I'm successful? Do you tell yourself I'm comfortable in my own skin? Do you say I am a Star Diamond Beachbody coach? I am a stay-at-home mom who's in better shape than I was before I had kids. I am comfortable with where we are at financially. I, want to do this. I'm a huge believer in positive affirmations. I am that person who has Post-it notes. If you could see my computer and my desk in front of me all over, I have Post-it notes in my bathroom that I look at every single day. I'm that person who instant gratification is great. I want it and I need it and I want it right now. And so several of the affirmations that I have up are that I'm going to do right now what other people won't so that I can have things later on that other people don't. Or the I will delay instant gratification for long-term success. I read those every single day to myself and, really start to put those positive things into my mind. So are you that person who's struggling with your position? Are you saying to yourself, I'm a diamond coach by the end of January 31st? I am a full-time Beachbody coach. Maybe you're, working full-time at your corporate job and you want to be doing your Beachbody business full-time. Are you telling yourself those things? Are you truly believing that that's, who you are and what you want? Because if you're truly believing and saying those things to yourself, you want to really, you want to truly believe them in your mind, and you want to really believe that that's who you are and that's who you are meant to be. As crazy as it sounds, when you start to think those things and when you start to believe those things, you're truly filling your bucket up with positive affirmations. Your mind starts subconsciously working on how to make those things happen. And every day you wake up with this confidence that even when things get tough, you know that you're meant to do this particular thing, and it's going to really continue to push you forward. It's kind of like if you think about and I've been guilty of this in the past, of saying I'm a bad recruiter, I'm bad at running challenge groups, I don't like the way that I look, or my self-image is crappy. Well, yeah, if you continue to say those things to yourself over and over and over again, you're going to be bad. You're going to keep telling yourself that. You're going to say, and so you're going to make yourself feel that way. And so it starts with the belief in yourself. So every time you start to catch yourself in going in that direction with those negative thoughts, I want you to stop. I want you to pretend like there's a stop sign in your mind, and if you're sitting there and you're going, I'm not good at this, I can't do it, I need to stop. I want you to stop right there. And I don't want you to let yourself think that way. I want you to say, no, I am a 5-star diamond on Team Persevere. I am, a Success Club all-star earner. I am, working full-time with Beachbody. I am doing whatever it is that you want to do, and telling yourself exactly who you are and who you want to be. And that you will not let yourself be any other way. And I promise you, the crazy thing is that you really start to happen, and things start to align and shift, and each morning you wake up and you get out of bed and you have this confidence, and even on days where it's tough, you're still able to push through because you have that confidence there. And so I do the same thing. I wake up every day and I tell myself who it is I want to be, and I start with those positive affirmations. And I could have really easily given up a long time ago, when things go wrong, but you don't. You have that belief that you're meant for something greater and something so much more than where you're at right now. But it starts with you. The second thing, okay, is action. You can have all the belief in the world. You can say all the positive affirmations you want until you're blue in the face. But if you don't have the actions to align with it, then you're not going to get there, and you're not going to be successful. I have a lot of coaches who, do goals and vision boards at the beginning of the year, and they're all fired up and they're ready to go. And then somewhere along the line, things get tough. And they think that Beachbody just comes naturally to so many others. And for some reason, it's just not happening to them. And they have this poor, poor, pitiful me attitude, and I can't do this, and I'm just not going to be successful. But in reality, it really boils down to action. Action is what's going to breed success. And it's not just action for one day or for 1 week, for 1 month. It's action 365 days a year, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. That's what's going to determine your success with Beachbody. I'm not saying that you're completely giving up your social life and becoming a hermit and sitting in front of the computer and, working Beachbody all the time. That's not what I'm saying. It's saying that you're going to take a disciplined action right away in the right areas to achieve your goals. It's saying that your power hour is going to become a priority, and that's, you have your focused attention right then and right there. And it's, it's when telling yourself, when you find yourself becoming that squirrel, and you all know what I mean when I say that, when we get distracted by the Facebook scrolling and, the shiny objects and this and that, and I need to do, and not focusing on the disciplined areas, that I need to refocus and go back to knowing what it is I'm supposed to be doing every day. I've been doing a lot of calls this week, and I have a lot more next week. And honestly, there's been this really common theme that, yes, I know what I need to be doing. I just need to actually be doing it. And so that's what I'm going to challenge you guys to do as we start to in this year is, what is that frog that you need to be doing that's holding you back? What's that thing that is, the biggest scary, you don't want to deal with it. You keep putting it off over and over again, but you know that you should be doing it every single day. It's the first thing you should do when you wake up in the morning. What's that thing that's, it's super scary to you? Maybe it's your inviting. Maybe it's, making a Facebook post. Maybe it's making a phone call and talking to someone. It could be adding to your network. But I want you to get in the habit of eating that frog, the thing that scares you the most and that, scares the living daylights out of you. I want you to focus on accomplishing that first. Eliminate the Facebook scrolling, eliminate the time-wasting activities, and get focused on the right things. Because that's what's going to really help you be successful. It's those actions, aligning them with those positive affirmations and the beliefs. And the last thing, probably the most important thing, is the passion. You have to have a passion for Beachbody. You have to have that passion for it all the time. I hear it all the time. that I'm so excited. I have this passion. They could just feel the energy off me. I love what I do. And, it couldn't be more true. And I think that truly radiates and resonates from my personality. I wake up every day with this drive. I wake up with this passion to help others. And, I truly have to pinch myself that this is what I get to do every single day. And I love it. Does that mean that it's easy? Absolutely not. There are days I wake up and I want to hit my head against the computer because I'm getting objection after objection after objection, or no after no after no. And so there's times where I have to just shut myself off. I shut my computer, I walk away, I go play with the kids, I go hang out with my family, I go to dinner with my husband, I do whatever it is to get away. And when I come back, I'm, refreshed, and I've taken a step back and refocused my attention. And so that's really important, because there are going to be times in this business where it's hard. It's not easy. If anything worth having in life is never going to be easy. So if you're coming into this business, if you're a new coach sitting here listening to this call, wanting to have success next year, and you're thinking it's going to be a walk in the park, it's not. I'm going to be real frank with you and say it's not. But if you have that passion and that drive to help others, and really let that resonate through everything, then I promise you that's what's going to, everything else is going to, start to align. I can tell that if I ever lose that passion, then my Beachbody business comes to a screeching halt. How I feel is always projected onto you guys. And so I can tell when things are sliding, if I'm having, these things. Our theme of this year was speed of the leader, speed of the pack. If I'm the driver of my business, if I'm fired up, then if I've got this passion, if I've got this excitement, then you guys have that. And you're feeding off of that energy. And so I really, I have that speed of the leader, speed of the pack written on my bathroom wall. And it's in my office, and I think it really resonates within our team. And honestly, that's truly the difference between the success and the failure. And so it's having that belief that you can and will be successful. It's aligning the right actions with those thoughts and the passion to keep going. And so, these things didn't come naturally. They didn't happen overnight. And a lot of these are honestly derived from the personal development and the hours and the pages that I've poured into myself. And so that's one of my challenges to you guys tonight. In having so many conversations with coaches and myself, the one thing that many of us slack on is that we don't read, or we don't listen to audio, or we don't invest in ourselves because we think it's stupid, or we think we should be doing other important things like inviting. And while those are important, I'm going to tell you, your outlook and your confidence for myself are completely different when I spend just that 15 minutes a day, or that one chapter a day, reading that book that really helps me become the best me possible, the best wife, the best mom, the best friend, the best businesswoman. That's where those three things are derived from. That belief, those actions, that passion, it's coming from that personal development and really pouring into myself. And it's surrounding myself with others. Other like-minded individuals who are gonna, lift me up and not drag me down. And so I want to encourage you guys, as you're making your goals and looking at the new year, to commit I want you to commit to being here for the long haul, not just 6 months from now, but giving it your all without a shadow of a doubt that you're gonna be here. There's nothing left that you can absolutely give. And I guarantee you, if you make that commitment, you say, no matter what, I'm gonna be here. I love this. I love the drive, I love the passion, then you are going to be successful. And so, lastly, the last thing I want to talk about is one of the books I've been reading, like I said, was You Are a Badass by Jen Sincero, How to Stop Doubting Your Greatness and Start Living an Awesome Life. If you are in need of a personal development book, this is a great one right here. I am learning so much about myself and who I am, and really, if confidence is something that you struggle with, this is a highly recommended book, and you would get to read it. And obviously, we have an exclusive webinar with her in January. And so, if you're struggling and you're needing other ideas for personal development, please let us know, and check out the Team Persevere webpage because we have lots of options there that we've recommended. So lastly, we are going to, be back to our regularly scheduled call next week, and really kick the year off right. We're going to start January 1st with Go for No, and so I will be uploading our new Go for No sheet in the Persevere team page today. And so if you have no idea what I'm talking about, I highly recommend going to look at Go for No, the book. It's like $8 on Amazon. It's really focusing on going after those no's and what that means and what that looks like, and changing your mindset instead of worrying about rejection and fear. So we are going to start January 1st off with a team-wide Go for No competition. We will have lots of fun prizes for the first person that gets to no to 100 no's, and just really kick off 2016 with a bang and hit the ground running, and really just be successful in our Beachbody businesses and in life. And so I want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. I love each and every one of you. I'm so proud of the things that our team has accomplished in 2015, and I can't wait to see where we go in 2016. And I look forward to seeing all of you at Summit and getting to hug your necks and really just bonding with our team. And I hope you guys have a great night and have a happy new year, and I will see you all next week. Love you guys.